What's going on, everybody? NickBot96 here, back with another live stream. In today's live stream, we're playing some NHL 17. So, yeah, let's get to it, shall we? Here we go, some NHL 17, some live stream, and we're gonna do some play mode. And, yeah, so let's get to it. Right now, we're gonna be doing East versus West. And I gotta fix the game settings. You guys all know that. And let's get to gotta do. I think it's this one. Yep. And then I think we have to go here. And I think we are ready to go. East versus West in an all-star game. Here we go.
Greetings, everyone, with Ray Ferraro down here in the ice at Ilchak getting some ice cream, but he's back alongside. This is Mike Emery. Tonight we bring you two teams that are bound to be entertaining. Eddie, your sense on all this?
These two teams both need the W here tonight. I can see them playing it safe early, but the question is, which team will make the first mistake?
As we are about to begin, Shea Weber's poised at his defensive spot. A decade in Nashville, 2 Olympic gold medals, and a frightening shot just underway. With Eddie Ilchak and Ray Ferraro, I'm Mike Emery. Let's it go. To Carter. Cleans it. Didn't miss by much.
You have to give yourself a chance. That puck cannot miss the net like that.
With a shot. A great opportunity, but he missed the net.
Oh man, he looked skyward after that shot. What a rocket. He let go. He just missed the net.
All is halted for now. Time for Ray.
The Eastern All-Stars are among the most patient teams in the league. They get the puck in the offensive zone. They never seem to just shoot it at the net. They want to hold on to it, break down the defensive team by passing the puck around the offensive zone until they get a clean shot.
Laid on to Ovechkin. Gets in. What'll he do? Nice work by Crosby. Shot. Big point blank save there.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Just over 3 minutes have passed. Still scoreless. Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. To Tavares. Puck is picked up by Taylor Hall. And ripped to Hedman. Terrific shot. Well, there's one that was headed for the top corner, and it looked like the goaltender got a piece of it. Anyway, it's out of play.
Dubnik's been sharp all night. Excellent pad save on a great shot.
Good face-off win. The Western All-Stars organizing back in their own end. That one comes right on his stick. Not very long, but good. Oh, what a play! The Eastern All-Stars in their own end controlling play now. Gains the zone and looks over his options. What a hit!
Well, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute. That's a pretty solid contact.
Pointed to Suter. The Eastern All-Stars are moving the puck in their own end. Soccered along by Simmons. Good job with the stick. And the puck is scooped up by Pozo. Pass cut. The Western All-Stars have control of the puck at center ice. Pitching it to Suter. On to Kane. Save! And a whistle. Carey Price has owned one of hockey's most pressured jobs, goaltender for the Montreal Canadiens.
Great size for Carey Price, 6'3", 210 pounds. You talk about a pressure job. Maybe as tough a job in the National Hockey League to be the starting goaltender for the Canadiens.
Shot! What a reaction save!
Terrific stop from right in front of the net, but you gotta find a way to put the puck in the net.
Net by McDonough. Skate kick out to the ground. He covers and holds on.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly, it was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Defensive zone win. Directing that one to Crosby. Gets in. What'll he do? Tip by the stick. That's just good fundamental defense. And he's hammered. Carried from the defensive zone toward center. Outstanding move. Terrific save. The Western All-Stars lug that along up the wing. Two guys together with force. Big force.
I guess it's a good thing his helmet popped off and his head wasn't still in it.
Ovechkin's trying to do way too much there with that offensive opportunity.
Nicely into the zone. And the possession taken up by Carlson. Scrum over, puck kicked. The Eastern All-Stars in their own end lug that puck along. Possession taken over by Doughty. The Western All-Stars looking to head man up the wing. Good work there. They'll have to try it again because of the defender's stick. Shoots. Just missed high.
This is what I call an A+ chance from this area of the ice, but you gotta hit the net. Webb was able to get a big lick on the opponent. Let's see if his team can respond with a little energy.
The Western All-Stars control at center ice. Loose now picked up. The Eastern All-Stars up the wing lug the puck. Back near the blue line to Nielsen. Shot! That shot came from right in front.
They missed opportunity from this close in.
Moving into McKinnon. Slid just inside the line to Fowler. The Eastern All-Stars up the wing are moving the puck. Pass attempt to McKinnon. Gets in, looks over his options here. And the pickup. Looking to Tavares. To McDonough. Propelled, gloved.
That slight hesitation by the shooter allowed the goaltender to make a beautiful glove save. The Western All-Stars are not concerned about their goaltending. A couple of real good stops, but none better than that. What a save early in this game.
Off the faceoff, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Chip to Sagan. Slides it to the point to Subban. He scores!
So far up here, I'm not sure if that puck got deflected. Let's go down the right and see what he saw in Iceland.
Not only was the puck deflected, Enzo, it's through traffic as well. You're going to see on the replay that the goaltender's fighting the traffic. He's got to get into position for it. Right when he thinks he's got the puck at him, the puck changes directions. He just can't catch up.
The Western All-Stars with a win at center. Clock is played down to the last minute. Marvelous save. No time on that one.
You talk about cutting down the angle. Perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Price takes a difficult scoring chance, makes it look easy as he makes the stop.
The Eastern All-Stars with a face-off win. The Eastern All-Stars shifting gears back in their own end. Gains the blue line. Great stick work prevents the pass from being complete. Turn to shot on net. He scores! Just before the period ends.
Goalie made the initial stop with those quick hands, feed him on the rebound.
Dubnik's rebound control hasn't been great over the last little while. This is another one. It's just sitting there, ready to be pounced upon.
Minutes in, the Bucks both teams scored a single time.
19 minutes, 58 seconds. Just a reminder to always keep your eye on the puck. If you enter the feeding area,
Trocheck's goal, shown again here, has knotted this game up. It came late in the period. Maybe more in store next period. Intermission is next. Puck dropped, and we are underway in the second period of this tie game. Superb defensive play by Carter. Slid to Crosby. And quickly to Carlson. They can't find the target.
He was trying to be a little bit too fine there. That's why he missed the net.
He throws it there. Oh, that was close. Kicked out the scrum, trying to go to Crosby. Up the wing, still with possession and with hope. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Snapping a pass to Pavelski. Onside. Offside is called. Somebody got over anxious there. A good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. The Western All-Stars with possession of the wing. Smart recovery by Crosby. Passing one off now to Hall. And now it's directed to McDavid. Gains the zone. Great job on a cut pass. The Eastern All-Stars with possession in center ice. Laid on to Hall. Score! That's 2 unanswered goals.
When you're taking a slap shot like that, you got to get your whole body into it. He did.
And so I think it's the quick release that fools the goaltender. He just gets a little piece of it, not near enough to stop it.
The Eastern All-Stars have taken the lead by 1. What fork in the road are we headed for with this face-off? The Eastern All-Stars get it off the face-off. Let's go! Terrific shot by the Nile. Into the end of attack. On to Kane. Oh, wonderful play! And he holds on.
53 seconds.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
A little under 6 minutes off the clock here in the second. The Eastern All-Stars lead by a goal. They just broke the tie moments ago. The Western All-Stars win the draw. Capel to Fowler. It's an onside play. Puck collected by Falk. One pass sets up another. And he steps across the line. Shoots. Good pad save. And possession now on pickup by Opoza. Great glove save, and he keeps it.
Oh, he thought he had him on the glove side.
Well, we was able to get the glove on this excellent scoring chance. Looked like he had him beat, but he's in good shape and he makes an incredible glove stop.
The Western All-Stars with a clean win on the draw. The Western All-Stars wheel one ahead up the wing. One into another.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Pointed to Jones. Give that goalie credit for another. A whistle and a rest.
The low shot's handled with the goaltender's stick. He deflects this out of danger in a hurry.
Solid clean win. The Western All-Stars have it in their own end. Take it over again. Back near the blue line to Atkinson. And the puck now possessed by Drew Doughty. Gains the zone. Parked at the crease. Slides it to the point to Burns. Gives it to the point. Got the iron with the shot. McDonough's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. Oh, and he's hammered.
Better get your head up. That's a solid hit that he had to take there.
The Western All-Stars hopefully shifting from defense to offense in their own end. Into the attacking end. Turned right away with the poke check by Erik Karlsson. One-timer. Just couldn't find the target.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Pushing it on through the neutral zone. The puck taken hold of by Atkinson. And he dumps it in. The Eastern All-Stars with possession in the defensive zone. Gathered in by Ryan Suter. Skate kick out of the scrum. The Western All-Stars are moving the puck through the neutral zone. Skilled play by Shea Weber. The Eastern All-Stars have control of the puck through the neutral zone. Looks from the corner. Puck is thrown to Taves. He gains the zone. A shot. Wonderful save. Intercepted pass.
The Eastern All-Stars have forced another turnover, Doc. They've done a real nice job in that category in this close game.
Jabbed away by Keith. Just a good run out there. Kicks and escapes by Jonathan Taves. No completion on that pass thanks to the stick. He got in! Oh, a save. Carried toward the neutral zone. Pitching this one to Kucherov. Puck checked away by Taves. The Western All-Stars want to generate something out the wing. Gathered up again by Tyler Seguin. Knocks it away with the stick. Moves up the wing. And he gains the zone. Picked up. Shoot! Didn't get through. Used the stick well, didn't he? That one by Jonathan Taves. 40 minutes have been played here, and still more to go. A well-deserved rest is at hand.
Fans tonight are world-famous Philippines drawing $50 gift certificates. Keep your eyes to the sky for tonight.
Paul's goal was pretty good, but is it the difference maker? It is for right now. We had to break. Third period about to begin. The rearview mirror will help us with the first two, and so will Edson.
The Western All-Stars are lucky to still be in this game, Doc. They've been outplayed by a large margin, especially in time of possession. One lucky bounce, and they're right back in it.
Chip to Ovechkin. The Western All-Stars starting back in their own end. Moved along and in. Terrific point-blank save.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Up the wing and moving well. Back in his defensive end together. gathered in by Sidney Crosby. The Western All-Stars through the neutral zone continue on. And the possession taken by Joe Pavelski. Atkinson's lugging it in his own end, headed northward. Pointed to Weber. Ooh, he got in the way of that one. Pitching it to Kane. Sends to the point. Shot on goal. Off his glove. Play to be made now. Score! And the game is even. The goal scorer put that puck in a shooting position, let it go and beat the goaltender clean.
This barely changes direction after the goalie gets just a touch on it, not enough to make the save.
Good help for the center. The Western All-Stars wheel it up the wing. He's in on an onside play. Sagan's lost that puck in the offensive zone. He stick-handled himself in a submission.
38 seconds.
Possession now on the pickup by Ryan Suter. Wonderful job as he plays it up the wing. Gathered up by Hetman. Slid to Sagan. Through the corner now. Pinned up against the glass right now. Laid on to Hall. Nicely into the zone. That's the way to make him pay.
Just when he thought he had some open ice, he ran into a stop sign. That's gotta hurt.
Many yards gained to Hedman. Good work with the stick. Directing that one to Goudreau. Whoa, what a play! Moving it to Trocheck. Moves to the corner. And a good job in the goal crease. Pass attempt by Horvath. Head up as he carries it up the wing. On to Goudreau. Moves behind the net. Propelled to Kucherov. To Trocheck. Flings it. Not through. Back near the blue line to McDonough. Gets in and he'll look over his options. Breakaway, missed.
Shooter seemed to have almost too much speed on his breakaway.
The Eastern All-Stars look to make a difference up the wing. Ripper! Looking to Pavelski. Chip to McDavid. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Loose puck taken by Duncan Keith. Keeps it going up the wing. Corralled by Doughty. Trying to go to McDavid. Good work through center ice by Carter. Slides it to the point to Doughty. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Slid to Carter. And the loose puck brought in by Carlson. Gets across, looks over his options. Fires! That shot came from just 6 inches.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
Under 5 minutes to be played in the third. A hockey game is a game of lead changes. This one now is even. They won it. Now what can they do? Save! Gets play stopped.
Been a long time since this wasn't the garden variety stop for a goal. Down in the butterfly turned aside.
Good reach there. Laid on to McKinnon. Out the wing, possession still with him. Scooped up by Erik Karlsson. Still has control up the wing. Good intercept. carried to the corner by Taylor Hall. Good defensive work there. Snapping a pass to McKinnon. Gets in. What does he do? Terrific interception. And possession once again by Dowd. Passing one off now to McKinnon. The Western All-Stars have it up the wing. Oh, and he is drilled.
Well, we thought he was going to escape there. He got knocked on his backside pretty solidly.
Could not be filtered through a strong play by Simmons. We are in the last minute. Gains the zone and looks over his options. That one blocked. The Western All-Stars control the play in the defensive zone. Backhander to the net. Right in that catching block. Good work.
Have no idea how he stopped that traffic all over the front of the net, but he keeps the game tied with a terrific stop.
There's a game plan for this if you win it. If you win it, you've got a chance. Otherwise, no luck. Let's see. On to Taves. Capel to Fall. Gets in. What'll he do? And possession seized by Ryan Suter. He's slowed down a bit, and there'll be a hooking penalty call on this one. Now it's directed to Kane. Poke checked away by Hedman. With that save, a huge moment in the game. Could it swing on this penalty? The Eastern All-Stars are given a hooking minor.
This was okay about 10 years ago. Not anymore. That's a hooking call.
The Western All-Stars get a critical power play opportunity, and it's their very first one in the game. It begins with this face-off. Score!
Oh, what a quick release on that snapper.
This goalie's known for having a lot of try in his game. He never gives up on the play, just not enough to make the save in this case.
The Western All-Stars have broken the tie here in the third period. What will they do next? How will they start to play this game? Aggressive? Passive?
Score on the power play.
Chip to Suter. To Sagan.
Assisted by number 7.
Smart recovery by Crosby.
K. Silverback. And by number 97. Time of the goal.
A shot! A magnificent save. The last one of the night. The game is over. And the game is over. Terrific Howie. The Western All-Stars escape, or maybe they dominate. Regardless, they get out with a 1-goal win.
Couple of great saves early, opportunities gone by the wayside. They find a way to hold on.
So what a win for the Western, scorching the last goal in the last 10 seconds of the game. What a goal. But yeah, next up, if you want to see any other teams, like if you have a request, put it in the chat of who you want to see, and I'll make it happen. So put in the chat who you want to see. And away we go. We have the Columbus Blue Jackets versus the Philadelphia Flyers and Columbus. So here we go.
Hi everyone, with Eddie Olczyk alongside and Ray Ferraro down at the ice. This is Mike Allen. Our matchup tonight is two terrific teams from the Eastern Conference. Our game is between the Columbus Blue Jackets and Philadelphia. Teams are just about ready. Eddie, what do you think?
Two teams that have two well-crafted game plans, but once the puck drops, anything can happen, Doc, as we've seen in the past. I believe the key to this game is who stays to their game plan will win this game.
We are underway in Columbus, Ohio. Possession seized by McDonald. He's pinned and held at the boards. Referee's got a penalty on his mind here. Delayed call. Philadelphia is their man over on the delayed call on the goalie rests at the bench. The Blue Jackets receive 2 minutes for holding.
Anytime you take your free hand and reach in, it's going to be a 2-minute penalty for holding.
Philadelphia's initial attempt on the power play. Defensive zone win. Send it on further, they'll have to return. Chappelle to Shen. One-timer, they score! A power play goal, and it's a biggie.
On an advantage, you can't try to be too cute. Once the lane opens up, you must attack, and that's exactly what happened there.
Bobrovsky's down at Butterfly a little early. That opens up the top of the net, and he gets beaten cleanly.
Giroux's goal has given his team the early lead.
I think everybody in the building felt the momentum starting to change.
And the face-off's won. The Flyers up the wing are moving the puck. And snapped up by Claude Giroux. Keeps it going up the wing. He gains the zone. Good stick down on the ice, so nothing good happening there. Swatted down. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot on one.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Mason's always had excellent leg speed. Here he makes a great pad stop.
Over 3 minutes played in the first. Only one goal hanging on the board so far. So it's 1-0. Quick work on the faceoff. Could not be filtered through a strong play by Shen. Good shooting place. Waffle boarded. And he'll hold on.
Mason's positioning is on display here. He makes a great save.
Good job on the draw. Ooh, and a dangerous pass from the goaltender. Should have held on to that one, but he didn't get burned. Snapping a pass to Saar. Gains the blue line. On the outside, a shot. Just missed the net with that one. On to Filppula. Got a piece of it. Back near the blue line to Gudas. That pass. Looking for room. Skates out with it. Back at the point now. Sends it across the blue line. Big save. Gets it back. Looking to Saar. Pressing on with it up the wing. The loose puck taken by Gelsheimer. Simmons is hooked and there will be a penalty call. One team is going to be short from this. Let's see what the call is. The Blue Jackets are given a hooking minor.
Oh, this is not a good penalty. A lazy penalty behind the play, reaching in, turning the stick over, and hooking the player.
Philadelphia's power play has been strong. They have connected once. Let's see if they can make it twice on this power play. Got possession.
for Hokie.
And he takes the heat off by clearing.
28 seconds.
And possession now on the pickup by Voracek. Trying to go to Shannon. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Gathered in by Giroux. Columbus in their own end, continuing on. And the puck taken over by Calvert. Possession once again by Voracek. Columbus has it in their own end. And he clears it. Case closed. Long way to go and not much time to do it. Puck is thrown to Simmons. Didn't get through. Columbus is all done with the penalty kill. We're back even. And that went out of play over the glass. Clock stopped. Solid, clean win. Columbus recoiling back to their own end. Gets in, looks over his options here.
Saad's trying to do way too much here with that offensive opportunity.
Shoots one, blocked. Pitching this one to Saad. One, gone away. Looking for options in their own end. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Bobrovsky's presence of mind to continue to battle and never give up keeps this puck out of net.
Clean win on the draw. Philadelphia setting things up in center. Slid to Vanderbilt.
Wonderful score! No goal! The referee waves this off. Might have been hit by a high stick. We'll see. Well, which is it, goal or no goal? They gotta check upstairs to find out.
The Flyers' goal is going to count. Certainly no support for the officials from this home crowd. They're not very happy.
Just a little under 8 minutes remaining in the first. Just recently another goal, and so the lead is 2. Neutral zone face-off 1. Possession established here. Into the end of attack. Snapped up by Quincy. Terrific interception.
Philadelphia's forced another turnover in this very close game.
Through the corner. Pointed to Delzano. Just missed the net. Chip to Vanderbilt. That one comes out of the air and is nice down the ice. Turned a shot on now. Save! Good solid defensive play with the stick. Outstanding save with the glove.
That slight hesitation by the shooter allowed the goaltender to make a beautiful glove save.
That puck changes direction. It becomes a really difficult stop for the goaltender to make.
Good clean win. Toward the net. Just couldn't find the target.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
Waits from the corner. Held to the glass. Moves behind the net. Lets it go. Wanting to generate something out the wing. Laid on to Anderson. Through the corner now. Lets it go. Oh, that one hit someone on the way. Outstanding pass. He's got it right off that right wing. The Flyers look to make a difference up the wing. Lets it go. Good back save. And it's driven away again. Sets up shot. Oh, Polchek saved one there. The clock has bled down to the last minute. Hit by the stick. That's just good fundamental defense. Trying the probe up the wing. Takes it to the corner. Whoa, what a play! Moving it to Reed. Gets in. What'll he do? Good play. Score! Late in the period. Couldn't get much later for that one.
Well, the element of surprise with the wrist shot. Get the goaltender in between. It's not how hard you shoot it, it's how quick you release it. And that was a quick release.
That's the shot there, Enzo. Low to the stick side. The goaltender can't get to it.
Philadelphia's got another face of bottom. That's 20 minutes in the books, and the books have only entries for one team. All right, let's look at the shots on goal in that period. 10 for the Flyers, and 5 for Columbus. Columbus has a lot to talk about during the intermission, and it shows on the scoreboard. They've got troubles, and the goaltender has even more, as you see from this example. We'll return after these words. Second period about to begin here. Let's take a look back at the first. What impressed you most?
Philadelphia's up by a few, Doc, but I would have to think their coaching staff would want them to continue where they left off offensively in that first period.
Period number 2 is underway in a bit of a lopsided game. A penalty coming up, but it's a delayed call. Penalty call coming. Watch for a signal here. Columbus has a minor penalty, and it's 2 minutes for cross-checking.
You can push with your stick, but once you cause separation from the attacking player's back, this will be a penalty.
The Flyers go on the power play again. They have connected once already. The Flyers get the draw. Oh, deflected away. Dashed in. One into another.
Oh, he's been looking for that hit all night.
Slides it to the point to Del Zotto. Columbus in control of the puck up the wing. Terrific determination by Shen. Gains the zone. Grabbed by Johnson. Fired away and back down. Few seconds left on the power play. It's picked up by Del Zotto. To Giroux. Columbus has killed off the penalty. Things are full strength. And the loose puck brought in by Calvin. Wants the shelter at the corner here. Fires! Didn't have time, but he saved it anyway.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Taken over now by Simmons. A shot! That hit somebody. Shot on goal! He scores! And that's 4 straight goals.
If you want to generate offensive opportunities, you have to get inside the face-off dots. You got to find those soft spots in the defense in order to generate and score goals like that.
I think when he takes a look at this on video, he's going to see he was in a really good position and he just wasn't able to stop a perfect shot.
Just under 5 minutes play. Philadelphia's not done yet. They continue to build their lead on that recent goal. It's now 4. Gains the zone. Gathered in by Foligno. Pass attempt to Dubinsky.
seconds.
Carries it to the corner. Back near the blue line to Jones. Lets a shot go. Can't get it on net.
That's going to happen. There's not a lot of room there. He just missed the shot.
Hammer. Still no shot. Hit the post with the shot. Directing that one to Rafa. And he continues with it up the wing. Pitching it to Atkinson. Makes that play deep. Passing one off now to Reed. And he steps in. Nice work by Quincy. Propelled to Jenner. Onside. On to Gagne. Slid to Vanderbilt. Slid just inside the line. Score!
When you're thinking about taking a wrist shot, it's all about weight transfer. Transferring your weight from your back foot to your front foot when you're shooting that puck. That's exactly what happened there.
For a split second, that ping off the crossbar might mean that it's up over the net. Bad break for the goaltender as it goes in behind him.
Philadelphia is just continuing to hammer away on the shot board enormous, and the score is large. And they've taken that face-off between the blue lines and won it. Gets across, looks over his options. And the puck control by Quincy. Big point-blank save there.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Great stick stop here, guys. That shot was dangerous. He was able to deny it quickly with his stick.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Pointed to Quincy. That one just hit the post. Back on his stick. Lets it go. Shoots. It's blocked. Pressured out. And he iced the puck. Let's check in at ice level with Ray.
Gostisbehere has been missing from the bench for quite some time. Just heard that he will not be back today. Guys,
Columbus wins it. He scores! A dramatic game now gets even more so.
Well, what a quick release on that snapper.
Mason's not going to be able to do much about that. That's a perfect shot delivered to the top of the net. He's in the butterfly position, but it's not helping him on this one.
Columbus has struck for one here, and perhaps this will be the run back for them. It started here in the second period. That's what we'll say in the third if they get this game tied.
Scored by number 34.
Play to be made now by Simmons. Diagonally to Savard. Chip to Anderson. Shoots. The shot is off.
I know what he's trying to do there, Doc, but you gotta hit the net in this situation.
Shoots one off his pad. Took it in the corner and took a look too. Oh, what a stop.
You talk about cutting down the angle, perfectly executed by the goaltender.
Hard work for possession. Great defense. And now it's directed to Anderson. It's an onside play. Shoots one. Outstanding save. Holy great chance. He scores! A pair of goals by the same team.
With the goal scorer right in front, it was tough for the goaltender to pick up the shot off the backhand.
Now the goaltender's guessing here. As soon as he goes to the backhand, he doesn't know where the puck's delivered. His reaction was late.
The Blue Jackets haven't struck for much, but they've struck now. And maybe they can build on that here in the second. Solid win at center ice. Now what? No completion on that pass thanks to the stick. Laid on to Jones. Snapping a pass to Hartnell. Shoots one. You can almost count that one, but no! What a save.
Routine stop for the goaltender. The shooter's going to have to do a much better job challenging him.
Just past 3 minutes remaining. The Flyers have given up a goal recently, but they still have a 3-goal lead. Carlson's lost another, and so has his team. The Flyers with a clean win on the draw. Possession gained by Voracek. Gets in. What did he do? A shot. Score! What a quick answer that was.
When in doubt, go to the backhand.
Enzo, this has got to be a great shot because from my angle, there doesn't look like a lot of net. Even with the goaltender down, he seems to have most of it covered.
The Flyers have built a tremendous lead and also built some wonderful confidence. What will they say in the second intermission? Probably not much. Giroux, just like his team, winning everything. To Jones. Gathered in, quick save.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Mason's able to make an excellent stop here. That's a difficult scoring chance. The shooter thought he had a beat.
The Blue Jackets prevailing on the faceoff. Gathered in by Reed. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. A shot! Got that in the tripper!
Oh, if you're a shooter, you don't want to see the goaltender flash his glove like that.
Whoa, he was able to get the glove on this excellent scoring chance. Looked like he had a beat, but he's in good shape and he makes an incredible glove stop.
Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Slides it to the point to Jones. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Oh, what a wonderful block that was. 2 periods have been played. They've worked pretty hard at it, and they get a well-deserved rest. Third period coming up shortly. A look at the shots on goal through 2. 17 for the Flyers and 12 for the Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets are suffering on the goaltender. For him, there are great days, there are average days, and then there's today. More in a moment. 2 periods played, 1 period ahead. What are your thoughts so far, Eddie?
The Flyers have had their way offensively, putting up a bunch of goals here through the first 2 periods of play. Let's see how they play it the rest of the game. Do they sit back, or do they look to add to their comfortable lead?
And angle to McDonald. Oh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Looking to Foligno. Good save. Loose puck brought in by Shan. Moving it now up the wing. Nicely into the zone. Terrific save with the pass. Got it frozen. Nah, easy.
I don't know if he's going to make a save much easier than that one. He's in a good position. It's a rather routine stop.
The Flyers win it. Columbus moves well through the neutral zone. Puts one on. And a good save in the goal crease.
Mason's made a textbook stop here. He's in good shape positionally. He makes the save and he makes it look really easy.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Loose puck regathered by Filppula. Freezes play.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
The Blue Jackets with a face-off win. Got his pad on that one.
Sometimes there's just nowhere to go with the puck. Guys, this is an excellent shot, but the goaltender makes an excellent pad save.
Tie up there, good reach and possession. And he steps across the line, tries to get it on net. Good pass stop. A cover, and play is stopped.
The Flyers are getting great goaltending. Here's another great glove save. This should really spark the team.
Grabbed, the 2-second tied up, but there was a good reach there. Chooses the corner. Their own end skating wing. Philadelphia's carrying on up the wing. He covers and holds on. Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Into the attacking end. Good save there. The Flyers control the play in their own end. Dumped in. Has it back deep. To Gagne. Trying to go to Atkinson. Shoots. Good chance here, but a terrific pad save.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Columbus gets it. Just missed the net.
My dad once told me, Doc, if you don't hit the net, you can't score.
Gets in and he'll look over his options. Pass cut. And he gains the zone. Big drive. He scores.
You're not going to see many shots harder than that. What a play.
Mason's pads don't get down to close off the bottom of the net. He gets beaten on the low stick side.
Columbus has gotten a goal in this game to make it a little more respectable. They still trail by an enormous score, and we are in the third period. Good help with the center. Dvorak. Wrist one. Gets play stopped.
Time of the goal, 8 minutes, 9 seconds.
Under 9 minutes have transpired. A 4-goal lead recently became a 3. I wonder if complacency set in here. Giroux's won again, and so is his team. Everything's good there. Takes that pass from the other point man. Pass cut, strong play. Columbus wanting to generate something. They'll try up the wing. forcing the goalie to crane left and then right. Nabbed by Quincy. Terrific determination by Voracek. And it's driven away. Those big pillows on his legs came in handy then. Whistle blown, play stopped. The referee will hand out a penalty. The Blue Jackets see 2 up on the board against them for cross-checking.
Doc, you can push in the game of hockey, but once you get that stick up, 2 hands on the stick, that's a penalty.
The Flyers get another power play chance here. They've had some effectiveness on their power play and generated a lot around the net. Let's see if that continues. And the heat's taken off by the clear. And picked up now by Voracek. Skate kick out of the scrum. Jabbed away by Voracek. Puck now possessed by Carlson. Pitching this one to Couturier. A shot. They score! What a power play these guys have.
No hesitation at all. He fired home that wrist shot.
Really good positioning. He's in the butterfly where he's got most of the net covered. But there's obviously a hole and the puck's behind him.
Philadelphia's goal has built an even bigger lead. We're in the third period. For the opposition, at least that is fortunate. And that's a face-off win. Puck is thrown to Atkinson. A shot! Oh, a close call there.
In this situation, you have to hit the net. Sometimes it's best just to fire right at the goaltender.
Decides he wants the corner. Good hand to eye. And the reach of the stick. Moving it to Saad. He's in on an onside play. Propelled to Saad. That is defense. Looking for options up the wing. Goes back deep for it. And he's held up against the boards. On to Jones. Shifts to the backhand and shoots. Oh, he just missed wide. Lets it go. Oh, and a great block of the puck. An outstanding pad save. Off his glove. Kicked out of the scrum. Collected now. The Flyers wheel one ahead up the wing. Free puck now. To Filppula. Didn't get through. Smart recovery by Reed. Just a backhand. Good solid poke check there. Oh, poke check saved one there. Play is stopped, and now we'll hear the call. The Flyers guilty of a minor penalty for using the stick blade. Just a hook.
Well, what he was trying to do is try to get the puck, but unfortunately for him, he reached in and hooked around the player. Off to the penalty box he goes.
And so begins power play number 1. Let's see if it's power play goal number 1. The Flyers with a clean win on the draw. Oh, the pass just didn't work. The Blue Jackets have a manpower advantage still and begin from their own end. That's a good solid hit. He'll feel that one.
Anytime you get hit in the open ice like that, that is a jolt.
Pass attempt to Venberg. Directing that one to Belmont. Thrown in. Gathered up again by Atkinson. Slid to Gagne. And in flight over the line. Last minute to go in the third. Pass cut. What a tremendous bit of anticipation there. Play can continue because it didn't come out. Possession established on the pickup by Saad. Nicely into the zone. And possession seized by Couturier. Philadelphia's gotten it back out. They check the clock, get ready to defend. And he dumps it in. Chip to Gagne. Knocked it away with the stick. Right on his stick, can he get it out? And he takes the heat off by clearing. Has it picked up. Pitching it to Atkinson. The Flyers have killed it all. Snapped out of the air. And there it is. The game is over. The Blue Jackets lose big.
Boy, not a good effort at all, especially in that third period.
So ends another game and another telecast. We hope you enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
So the Flyers came to Columbus with no funny business. They came with strictly business. They got the job done. They won 7-3, and yeah, so Flyers win 7-3. That was not even a game. That was just the Flyers steamrolling the Columbus Blue Jackets. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. This has been Nickman96, and I'm out. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe button, share the videos, and yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed.